My show is called Layers, and I'm working with Linda Post-Lucas and Deb Nicholson-Smith, and we all create in layers, which is where the name came from. I do collage, which is layers of paper and paint, and sometimes many, many layers. And I decided to do a sub-theme, which is literature within the layers, because reading has always been my passion. As a teacher, I read constantly. Reading all my life I've read. And so I'm doing some paintings that are based on novels, and I'm doing some fabric wall hangings which are based on poetry. The fabric pieces are all quilted and collaged, and I do collage in basically all media. I do it with paper and with fabric, and I've even done it with assemblage, with rust and a variety of materials. I tell you, organization is so important. I have all my little drawers labeled, and my drawers of paper all labeled, mostly by color. Jewelry items and miniature items are here and in boxes. When I start a piece, it's mostly visuals in my mind, and then I do some rough sketches, some very rough sketches of how I think the piece is going to look. And they're a guideline, but they're not at all, anything I'd show anybody. I do keep a journal, an idea journal, and I jot down quotes and poems that I like, and I jot down ideas and themes, and I keep them in the journal. And sometimes I go back to the journal and flip through, and that's where I found my dragon poem. It was one that I had written down some years ago that I really liked, and so it became the dragon piece. Well, this is my jelly plate printing area. I've taken over more and more of the basement as the art has grown. And so this is a place where you can make messes because it's just concrete here. And my collage is different than a lot of people's. I think at first I was using pictures and so on, but now I paint my papers and I draw my own pieces, and I add a lot of paint elements to the canvas. It's not strictly just a background paint and then all collage. It's a combination. In college, I was a history and English major, and history and English are all about words and about text and about ideas. I wanted to be an artist, but I didn't have that opportunity. And so now, working with art, I think all of that background, all of my English lit work and my history work, they come out in my art. I've done several pieces that have a historical flavor, and I really like words, and I think I like puns. I like a lot of wordplay, and I think that it makes a statement.